Next one I got is, this is a really raunchy movie. This was hysterical. I died of laughter. Is it Stream Movie Unrated? The spoof movie. Michael Cera, James. It has an all-star cast. Michael Cera, Jamie Kennedy, Matthew Lillard, Frankie Muniz, Ryan Pinkston. I think Andy Milonakis is in this too. David H. Rappaport. Look, it says David H. Rappaport. That's the casting. That's really funny because my last name is Rappaport. Definitely would check this movie out. It has the making, and it's all these like skits and all these spoof stuff. You know, they do skits in the movie. I really like the skit with Andy Milonakis. That was my favorite, when he goes to the porn shop to get a vagina, a vagina, and he starts to fall in love with it. It's really funny. Next one I got is, and I mentioned this one before, this is one of my favorite. It's a really good movie. It's a great exploitation film. Had a lot of funny stuff in it, a lot of good gore scenes, and it's Black Devil Doll. And can't show the back, it's kind of graphic. And this was really funny. A lot of racist jokes in it, but I really enjoyed it. And it's independent. Some people didn't like it, but I thought it was really great. They did a really good job in it. It has trailers, audio commentaries, still gallery, and behind the scenes stuff. I definitely would check this out. Next movie I got, I don't know if you guys heard of it. You guys heard of this. This is a classic. And you have to know this movie. And it's with Jack Lemmon and Sandy Dennis. It's an old movie. I really enjoyed. It's the Out of Towners, sort of like The In-Laws, and there's a remake to this, but it's not as good as this one. And they're going on a trip, on vacation. Like, these two couples are going on vacation. They go through all this crazy mischief and trouble. It's really funny. Next one I got, one of my favorite movies of all time. Great movie. Just released, I think it was December 29th of 2009. And it's Paranormal Activity. This is one of the scariest things ever. I reviewed this in another video. I could not sleep for days after this movie. This one almost gave me nightmares. It's with they do this documentary. It's like Blair Witch style when they do this documentary, because the girlfriend's been experiencing things in the house in the middle of the night, and they capture all these ghostly encounters on here. And The Legend of the Shackled Demon was inspired by this movie. Inspired us by this movie. And the Horror House Project, me and Douglas's movie, The Horror House Project, inspired us by Blair Witch Project and all those movies. And in this, and Legend of Shackled Demon was inspired by this film. Definitely would check this one out. A+ movie, A++. One of the scariest movies I've seen in a long time. There's a limited edition, but I didn't. It was way too much money. I didn't see it sold. You can only get that offline. Next movie I got is the sequel, and it's still waiting. It's the sequel to Waiting. I like the first one better, but this one's really funny too. It's unrated. It's with Andy Milonakis is in it. John Michael Higgins, Shea McBride, Louis Guzman, Adam Carroll. And it's a really good restaurant comedy. Really funny movie.